Okay. So I'll repeat. Nandini ji, you have to start doing blessings. I bless
Okay.
my body. I bless
Ah,
my health with perfect. Bless my health. I bless myself with perfect gift of health. Right? In that blessing, you may not write of healing migraine, but you can think and feel and bless healing migraine for you. Right?
okay.
And Louis, one of Louis' affirmation which I used to love is I restore and maintain my body at optimal health.
Mm, okay.
I really liked it. If you will pick up
Talk
Louis'
about it.
book, definitely you'll find many, many. We all know that, right?
Mm, mm,
Mm.
okay.
So, writing affirmations every day is very, very important. A reminder for me also, Nandini ji. They
Mm,
are very, very important. We think what it will make a difference to me, but it does
mm.
make it.
It is. Yeah.
It is very, very important. Right? See, if I want
Sure.
to work on myself, it is important. If I just
Mm,
want to go ahead with life and whatever is coming, I'll take it, then it is fine. I mean,
mm,
nothing you have to do.
mm, mm.
But if I want
Right.
to become a creator,
Mm,
lot of responsibility creator has,
yeah. Correct.
right? Lot of responsibility a creator has.
Mm, mm,
Right. So, Nandini ji, I think if you will begin
mm,
this,
mm,
it will happen. See, all the episodes that are coming to you in
mm,
migraine, I told you
mm.
already, they are
Ah,
they're an opportunity for you to eradicate a layer, deep layer within you.
mm.
But you don't have to go through it
Proud.
also. This is also one more thing. You don't have to go through it. The more you will become regular with your workouts, it will
Mm.
not come back. It has actually gone.
Ah, correct.
So
Okay. Mm,
actually, it has gone, but it is
mm,
your, the tendency which brings it back.
mm. Okay. Sure, Priya. Will definitely do and will report back.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you for sharing, Nandini ji. I mean, you have to move to the second level, next level now.
Sure, sure, Priya. Thanks a
Thank you.
lot.
Thank you, Nandini ji. Yes, Gauri ji.
Yeah, after my leg got injury, after that I'm feeling very down in wherever what Nandini referred, no. So I'm not able to walk. So that itself is I'm feeling very bad about myself, and I put on weight 2 more kgs. So all connected actions, um, which is come based on my feelings. I feel I'm able to understand, but I want to overcome it. As you said, no, I have not written affirmations for my blessings. I'm just thinking, but writing will give me more
Yeah, yeah,
peace. That's a thing. I have to do it again.
yeah.
I'm on I'm getting ready for my office, but I want to attend this because I don't want that type of Gauri. I just want to come out of it.
Very nice.
Thank you, Priya, for this
Thank
session.
you, Gauri ji.
Special
So,
to you.
yeah, yeah. Actually, I'll tell you, Gauri ji, I have fallen for an illusion. I know gratitude now. I do it in my mind so much, you know. So yeah, yeah, and this illusion moved on for a long time because until you completely have fallen and then you realize, my God, how ungrateful I've become, yeah, you know. So there was a time when really for a small thing, I was not able to be grateful. Then it has hit me. All this while you were thinking you're so grateful. How come today gratitude is not coming so easily to you? What happened? Why it is not coming? And then I realized all this while when I was thinking I'm grateful, it was illusion. I was not grateful. Immediately I started my writing practice, right? Things started shifting immediately from that day itself, the moment I started putting on paper. So this is
I was
the,
started somewhere after this. No, for the last 3 weeks, I believe I'm not able to do all my regular things,
Mm.
but I think I'll be able to come back.
Yes, yes, you have to. Everybody has to, right? I was going through Radical Forgiveness, Colin Tipping, right? His book. He said he has fought with the addiction of having cigarettes for 40 years. 40
Mhm.
years, you know. He said, he said that I also used to fall for cigarettes again and again. I used to take a session and tell people I have given up completely. And then in the break time, I used to go and have one. And then I used to fake myself. Oh, you know what? It is just one. Don't worry. I mean, you have really come out of it. This is just one. Until I used to again fall back for 15, 20 in a day. And then I used to realize, oh my God, I mean, I'm really taking it. And then he used to recover his awareness and started working on himself. That particular example of his has given me so much of strength, saying, oh my God, Priya, if he has gone through it, it's okay. You can also make it happen. Because every time you fall for the same pattern, it really irritates so much, right? I know so much now why I'm falling for it again, why it is happening again. But 40 long years a person can take and never give up on his himself is an inspiration. So as we have also have to move ahead, no matter how much it takes, but we have to. Right? Very nice.
I,
Thank you, Gauriji. Hi, Padmajaji. Thank you for joining. Hi, Sandhya. Thank you for joining. Please come on camera if possible.
Hi, Priya.
Hi. Okay. Now what we'll do is we'll go ahead quickly with our learning, what we have to do, because I think we have two more sessions left only for MPPS, and I want to cover the obstacles to connect to intention. Hi, Sandhya. Long time.
Yes, Priya. Year after, I'm joining regular classes.
Oh, really? So you're
Mhm.
coming back.
Yes, Priya. Yes.
Okay. All well.
No,
Very
all
nice.
right.
You called me. I was not able to take your call that time. And then since
Oh,
there was no text message between us, I could not call you back also. I
mm,
mean,
mm.
we just could not connect. It's okay. We'll connect.
Okay,
Sandhya.
Priya. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, Priya.
Let's go ahead now for our session. Hi, Padmalaji. Good to see you. Thank you for joining.
Thanks.
So this is what we have to cover. I mean, we'll do our mirror work and let's sit for a prayer for a short while. I mean, prayer and gratitude is important before we begin anything, right? So let's close our eyes, straight your spine, take a deep breath. And every day as we wake up in the morning, what we have learned through mirror work is thanking our bed for a wonderful sleep. Do you do it every day? Ask yourself honestly and start doing it if you're not doing. As soon as you wake up, thank you, bed, for a wonderful sleep. Thank you, my body, for making me sleep so well. Thank you, universe, for another beautiful day. Thank you, all the masters, gods, spirits, guides, angels, who every time keep working for our spiritual evolvement and they always help us whenever they can. Thank you for all the everything that you do for us. Thank you, my parents, for making me what I am today. You have given me birth And that's the best thing you could do. Thank you, my parents. Thank you, my family, for being with me. Thank you, universe, for a beauty of a family. Thank you to Louis and all the other spiritual gurus who have come in our life and given such a beautiful knowledge and changed our lives. Thank you. Let us bless each other with a beautiful day. I bless everyone here with a wonderful day. Let everybody's desires and wishes and goals come true today. Let everybody live a day in abundance, in joy, in happiness, and in peace. I bless everyone here. I bless myself with a perfect gift of health. I bless my work, my career, my job. I bless my health. I bless my life. I bless this beautiful day for myself with love, healing, abundance, peace, harmony. I bless all the money coming into my life with ease and in abundance. Thank you, money. I bless myself with love, acceptance, forgiveness, kindness, compassion. I bless myself with healing energies. And with this energy, we'll begin now and we'll become aware of our physical presence. As I count from 5 to 1, we'll begin. 5, 4, 3, and 2, and 1. You can rub your hands, put it on your eyes. We'll begin. Okay. Give me 2 minutes. I'm getting back. Just give me 2 minutes. Okay. Thank you. Let's begin. Thank you so much. Okay. So today we are going to understand 7 steps for overcoming ego's hold on you. Okay. So as I've shared my example with you, I mean, ego really stops us at a very deeper level, even we don't even realize. Ego also stops us to connect with ourselves, our own heart, our own inner self. You know, it really blocks us at a deeper level. I mean, ego of who I am that we create a false identity about ourselves on the surface doesn't allow us to look within deep ourselves and see who truly we are, the dark side of Priya, the dark side of me. Okay. So, as I've given my own example, when I went to Hyderabad, my mentor is in Hyderabad. And somewhere I asked, and my mentor denied to meet me. And I was hurt. My ego was hurt. And because of that particular incident, without realizing, I have not even informed when I'm coming, everything I've not done. Because, and something in my mind was telling, please do it. But I just forgot again. Then, when my mentor came to know that I've come, and she asked, she has not even informed me once, not even told me. And I was so surprised. I mean, how come she is asking? She said no. And then she said, you didn't even tell me once. You only said you will not meet me. So after that, but ask yourself, she said honestly, why you have not told me? I meet you, not meet you, it's a separate thing. But why you have not told me? Reality came out, ma'am. My ego stopped me. Oh, you will keep ego with me also now? No, ma'am. I mean, it's not with you. It's a pattern. It comes with everybody. My parents, brother, anyone. It just comes up, you know. So now I realize, ma'am, it was ego which has stopped me to connect with you because I was hurt. How can you say no to me? You know? So, I mean, even if that particular part of telling her would have not made me meet her, but I would have got so many blessings and everything for my trip, and so many other things would have happened. But I missed it because of ego.
How do we judge if it's ego? See, just a small example. For example, if I'm setting up a meeting with somebody in office, okay, so my own boss, okay, so every time it keeps this one, he keeps canceling, or there is so much of reluctance to even come and attend the meeting. But later the meeting goes well only, there's no problem. So at one point I was really tired. I said, this time I'm not going to, and I have even seen him going for breaks at the same time when the meetings are scheduled, where he will cancel my meeting. He'll say, I'll be busy. And so what I said was, if he wants, let him come and speak, and then I cancel the meeting. After that, I never set it up the meeting. For him, what I could see from him, see how much of ego she is. If she wants, let her let. And he has also not set up the meeting, and I have also. It's okay. Let me. And it's been 2 to 3 months. So how do we distinguish ego and people avoiding us?
Yeah. Very nice question, Nandini. Here, when I'm giving you this example, it's my mentor, my guru, who has helped me and transformed my life completely. I mean, I can never be enough grateful for the life I have now because of only my mentor. So, the kind of position she has, you know, I cannot compare it with anybody. More than my parents, she is, you know, with that person, ego is coming up, you know. And it is not that ego that, I mean, we usually physically tell people, or, that kind of khundak and that kind of irritation, not at a very deeper level, very deeper, subtle ego, very subtle ego. You cannot even explain it, or you cannot even see it on your face or on yourself. Very subtle ego, you know. So that is my case. In your case, you know, you have to reflect on yourself. Why is it happening with me? Why I have not been trusting myself or being myself to a level of self-esteem that people respect me,
Hmm.
right? So it is my problem. If somebody is not respecting me to a level, that means I don't respect myself enough still,
Okay.
is the very simple answer.
Okay.
You have to respect yourself more and more. Now, we don't have to get confused by respecting ourselves and falling for ego.
Hmm.
It is a complete different thing, Nandini ji. When you will start practicing, you will know the difference between the two. Having ego is a different thing, but having a respect for your own self is a very, very different thing. These are two very identical but different. They seems identical, you know. You have to be for yourself, you have to stand for yourself, to speak for yourself, everything. So much of identicality is there between the two, but they are different at heart level.
Correct.
When you
I get
don't
you.
when
Mhm.
you don't hold anything for anyone deep inside, so clear your heart is, that means you are respecting yourself and others. But when there is something within, this, he has done this with me. How can he do it? I'll teach him today. That means ego has popped up.
Fantastic. I'm able to clearly understand.
Yes.
Perfect.
Okay.
Thanks.
Thank you, Nandini. Let's go ahead now. 7 steps. We have to complete 3 today so that we can cover up next time. Okay. 2 more sessions and we are completing our MPPS 4. I'm very happy. MPPS 4 is getting completed. So, 7 steps for overcoming ego's hold on you. Here are 7 suggestions, he says, that help you transcend ingrained ideas of self importance. We have done self importance and ego yesterday, right? We are going to cover now. All of these are designed to prevent you from falsely identifying with the self important ego. So, he says, all these that I have given you today is going to help you prevent you from falsely identifying the self important ego. Okay, that's how falsely we identify ourselves, right? So let's go ahead. Anybody who is going to go ahead?
Can I read, Priya?
Yeah, please, Kodiji. Thank you. Go ahead, please.
Um, Stop being offended. The behavior of others is not a reason to be immobilized. That which offends you only weakens you. If you are looking for occasions to be offended, you will find them at every turn. This is your ego at work, convincing you that the world should not be the way it is. But
Exactly.
you
Let
can,
me hold here. So the behavior of others isn't a reason to be immobilized. That which offends you, it only weakens you. If you're looking for occasions to be offended, you'll find them at every turn. Now you will think, I don't look for occasions. But let me tell you, we do look for occasions, you know. So, my own example, I mean, so my mother in law is a person who never says anything on face, but everybody has to let out their frustration, right? So, her way of letting out frustration is she speaks on her own without realizing that other person can hear it. Okay. So sometimes some words get into my ears when she's irritated from me. You know, how much inclined I become towards those words that I stand and want to listen. If she's saying something about me, that attentiveness comes if she's saying something about me right now, you know. So looking for occasions to be offended. Am I not doing it? Yes, I am. It is her way of letting out her frustration and irritation as I do it on my paper, right? Why do I have to bother myself, right? This is your ego at work, convincing you that world shouldn't be that way. It is. So it is my ego at work, which makes me think, look, so much you're doing. Still, she's getting this way with you. It is ego that comes in between. Let's go ahead, Gauriji. But you can become an appreciator of life.
but you can become an appreciator of life and match up with the universal spirit of creation. You can't reach the power of intention by being offended. By all means, act to eradicate the horrors of the world which emanate from massive ego identification. But stay in peace. As a course in miracles reminds us, peace is of God. You who are part of God are not at home except in His peace. Being offended creates the same destructive energy that offended you in the first place and leads to attack, counter-attack, and war.
Yeah. So being offended creates the same destructive energy that offended you in the same place, and it leads to attack, counter attack, war. So whenever I am offended, there is a need in me now to attack back. Or without even realizing, something within me will look for an opportunity to give a back because I have fallen for being offended. If I let go of this need in me to be offended completely, right, I can come out of this pattern. And really very hard to say, but you know what, many people are ill, gut issues, stomach issues, because of this particular pattern. They get offended so easily by anybody. It drains a lot of their energy without even them realizing. A lot of their energy gets destroyed, and it becomes a toll on their head, right? So let's go with the second point now. Let go of your need to win. Let's go ahead, Gauriji.
Ego loves to divide us up into winners and losers. The pursuit of winning is a surefire means to avoid conscious contact with intention. Why? Because ultimately winning is impossible for all of the time. Someone out there will be faster, luckier, younger, stronger, and smarter. And back, you will go to feeling worthless and insignificant.
Exactly.
You're
And also, I would like to give one more example here. How much I have deeply realized myself that whenever I work with some of my colleagues, unknowingly, I just fall for comparing myself with them. I think I'm doing better than them. You know, I think this particular quality is better in me. I mean, she is unable to do this, but I'm able to pull it up. Or, yeah, or, another thing is, yeah, these clients who are working with both of us, they're appreciative more of me. Wow, instead of her. So there is no bad in thinking that way. Okay, in way of appreciating myself, it's good. But having that pleasure in that particular part, that that client is loving more me than my colleague, is ego, subtle ego, a subtle, very deep level, seeking that pleasure in that particular instance to feed my own lack of self-worth, right? Now, deeply understand that what a small speck of a moment, but how ego drives us deeply. You know, it is a very small thing. I mean, it may come just for a second, but in that second, ego has taken over me, right? That's how, when you will work on yourself, you can only look this deep within yourself. That how we seek pleasure for that moment only, for that moment. And then how for that one moment only I felt bad or ego popped up and I have got offended, then everything is like taken a toll, right? So regularly doing our workouts is the only way to come out of it. Really only the way. Okay. So, okay, he's saying that someone is going to be faster, luckier, younger, stronger, and smarter. And if you have a pattern of comparing yourself, you're always going to feel worthless and insignificant, right? This is pattern of comparison that we do every time with others. It doesn't allow us to be at peace, right? Okay, let's go ahead, Gauriji. You're not your winnings or your victories.
You're, you're not your winnings or your victories. You may enjoy competing and have fun in a world where winning is everything, but you don't have to be there in your thoughts. There are no losers in a world where we all share the same energy source. All you can say on a given day is that you performed at a certain level in comparison to the levels of others on that day. But today is another day with other competitors and new circumstances to consider. You are still in the infinite presence in a body that's another day or decade older. Sorry, in that body that's another day older. Let go of needing to win by not agreeing that the opposite of winning is losing. That's ego's fear. If your body is not performing in a winning fashion on this day, it simply doesn't matter when you are not identifying exclusively with your ego. Be the observer, noticing and enjoying it all without needing to win a trophy. Be at, be at peace and match up with the energy of intention. And ironically, although you will hardly notice it, more of those victories will show up in your life as you pursue them less.
Yes, this is the beauty. I mean, you know, the more you give, the more you will get. But how much ready I am to give, that doesn't come so easily, right? The laws works on itself so beautifully, but how opposite in opposite direction we are moving in our life is an irony, really an irony, you know. So it says that you're not your victories. Don't, I mean, this is again a problem. Every time seeking that self worth by winning, by having that trophy, by having this, by having that, you know, seeking every time. It's ego, right? He says there are no losers in the world. Everybody is coming from the same source, right? All you can say in that day that you have performed so well in comparison to the others on that day. And but today is an another day, right? And with other competitors and new circumstances that it is going to consider. So you're still the infinite presence in the body. That's another day older. So I like one of the saying by Colin Tipping again. He says, "You are a spiritual entity having a human experience." Always remember this. You are a spirit in the body having a human experience. That's the only thing you always have to remember. It's an only human experience that you're going through. You are not this body. Okay. So let go of needing to win by not agreeing that the opposite of winning is losing. So never ever think that winning's opposite is losing. So you have to let go of this need to win. Right? He says that's ego fear only. When your body isn't performing in a winning fashion on that day, it simply doesn't matter when you aren't identifying exclusively with your ego. Be the observer, notice and enjoy it without needing to win a trophy. Be at peace, match up with the energy of intention. And ironically, when you learn to do this, you'll see more victories will come in your life because you're pursuing it less. How beautiful it is. Really, really, how this is how it works. The more you seek for that money in my life, money in my life, money in my life, the less we seek it, the more it shows up. And the more we seek it, less it comes. You know, this is the irony of life, right? Okay, let's go ahead. Let go of your need to be right. Oh, wonderful point, you know. I mean, let's go ahead, Gauriji.
It, let go of your need to be right. Ego is the source of lot of conflict and dissension because it pushes you in the direction of making other people wrong. When you are hostile, you have disconnected from the power of intention. The creative spirit is kind, loving, and receptive, and free of anger, resentment, or bitterness. Letting go of your need to be right in your decisions and relationships is likely saying to ego, I am not a slave to you. I want to embrace kindness and I reject your need to be right. In fact, I am going to offer this person a chance to feel better by saying that she is right and thank her for pointing me in the direction of truth.
Okay, let's go ahead with this point first of all. Another pattern, I have really observed in myself. If I have given some suggestion and if someone is not listening, I really feel bad. And how much I feel bad to a level that I think next time I'm not going to give any suggestion to this person. Never she listens. Never he listens. Okay. I mean, that particular ego part, right? That I have told something, why you're not hearing me? Why you're not following it, right? And the same way, need to be right. If I am saying something that is right, how much, if you see around, how much everybody has fallen for this particular part. Everybody is. You know what? Actually, I was reading one of the book called as Science at Charitra, a holy book. It was clearly written that ego only brings argues and discussions. Especially in spiritual matters, there is no arguing, no discussions. Only ego brings it up. When there is a need that I am right, my point is right, you know, and how much women fight for their rights, women rights, women rights, everything, right? Um, Having that need to be right. So whenever you see anybody arguing, look at that need in them to be right. That need in them, and they want to feel that they are right. And what he is saying right now, he says the creative, you just completely disconnect with the intention, with God energy, because God's energy is kind, loving, receptive, free of anger, resentment, and bitterness. He says, letting go of your need to be right in your discussions and in your relationships is like saying to your ego that I'm not your slave. I want to embrace kindness and I reject your need to be right. He says, in fact, I am going to offer this person a chance to feel better by saying that she is right and thank her for pointing me in the direction of truth. This particular point is so easy to read here, but how difficult it is to apply in that moment, you know,
Yeah, experience
particular
wise,
moment.
will not be able to thank her.
Not at all.
No. Yeah.
Immediately something will come.
The
Very,
first thing is you are wrong. This is not the way. We will just not even allow that person to speak, and we will not breathe either.
yeah. Yeah. You see a lot of everywhere fights, arguing, everything is happening because of this particular pattern of being right. I am right. I am right. I'm right. You know, big ego, big ego, you know, and how much important it is to come out of it. If you want to grow in your spiritual journey, if you want to align yourself to the highest power, then you have to come out. Otherwise, keep fighting. Who's stopping? Go ahead, you know. But if I want to really be with that power, then I have to. I really have to. And then have to see God in everybody around. That's how is the way to reach God. Right? Okay, let's go ahead, Gauri.
When you let go of the need to be right, you are able to strengthen your connection to the power of intention. But keep in mind that ego is a determined competent. I have seen people willing to die rather than let go of being right.
So what a
I've seen,
wonderful point, Gauriji. I mean, really, really. I mean, if you see this, how much real it is. He says, I've seen people willing to die rather than let go of being right. Right? I've seen people end otherwise beautiful relationships by sticking to their need to be right. Actually, if you see divorce cases, many, many, many are on this particular point. I am right. He did wrong with me. She did wrong with me. Or मैं नहीं झुकूंगी, मैं नहीं झुकूंगा. You know, on that particular thing, everything ends. Let's go ahead. I urge you to.
I sorry. I have seen people end otherwise beautiful relationship by sticking to their need to be right. I urge you to let go of this ego-driven need to be right by stopping yourself in the middle of an argument and asking yourself, do I want to be the right or to be happy? When you choose a happy, loving, spiritual mode, your connection to intention is strengthened. These moments ultimately expand your new connection to the power of intention. The universal source will begin to collaborate with you in creating the life you were intended to live.
Exactly. Right? So, the beautiful question he says that whenever you are falling for an argument or anything, just ask yourself, do you want to be happy or right in the moment? If you want to be happy, drop everything and be happy. If you want to be right, go ahead, do whatever it takes, right? So when you choose the happy, loving, spiritual mode, you are strengthening the connection with intention. And these moments will ultimately expand your connection with power of intention. The universal source will now collaborate with you in creating the life that you intended to live. Right? How beautiful. I mean, every time I read um, Wayne Dyer's book, Power of Intention, this is the third time I think we are doing, and I am doing it personally. Every time I feel how much I'm listening for the first time. For the first time, I'm listening. I mean, I don't even realize that I've done it before. Every time, a different way of ego, how ego is playing a role in my life comes up, right? So I have applied this particular ego concept so much on my married life, especially during the initial days. So much. But sometimes I struggle a lot. Sometimes there is a struggle saying that, no, 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 this time I will not. मैं नहीं झुकूंगी इस बार. This time I will not, you know, will my head like this. No, I'll stand up for myself this time. So sometimes it is a struggle. Sometimes it becomes that stubbornness, you know. But the beauty is, really, the beauty is, my husband beautifully tells me, you're being stubborn this time. What happened? You know? And then I realize, and now I've taken it as a signal. Whenever he says this, something is there. I have to drop some level of ego. Right? Now I'm not doing this for him. It's a I'm not that kind enough right now that I'm doing it for him, for sake of, also for the sake of love for him. No, I mean, I'm not at that level. I'm doing it for myself. I want to grow in my life, in my spiritual journey. I really want to experience the beauty of life, beautiful relationships, everything. And when I do it from that level, more love comes from me for others and for him also. And I'm able to receive more love also. Automatically, more love comes to me from him also. So, how beautifully it can make my life when I let go of this need to be right in relationship. Right? A lot more to be applied on a very initial stage, I am, but reaping its beautiful results at a very initial stage only. You know, that's how it is. Thank you for joining, Rachita. Good to see you. Where is your smile? Kept in the locker today, Marnie?
I was just helping my maid, and then I was like, okay, fine, let me join. I'm feeling bad that I missed 30 minutes.
Okay, okay. No problem. It's okay. You can go through recording. I mean, we did Wayne Dyer's book, three
Oh.
points of letting go of ego.
Mm.
Today we discussed in a different way. I mean, every time it is a different way. That's how we discussed it. Thank you for
Thank
joining.
you.
Okay, so that's all for today. Thank you, I mean, for the session. Let's do our mirror work now because it's important to do our mirror work. So today we'll do day number 13. Reminder for day number 13 of mirror work. Anybody can, let's see how many are have done mirror work really well. What is day number 13? Anyone? Which is day number 13? Which affirmation is there? You know, and that feeling that, yeah, yeah, I've done mirror work. Now I know everything. What is day number 13? Anyone? No one? Okay. It's okay. I mean, I am also as bad as all of you. So it doesn't matter. It's okay. The mentor is also on the same page. So, starting your day with love is day number 13. Waking up in the morning and saying, "Good morning, bed. Thank you for a wonderful sleep. Thank you for the wonderful day," is what we have to begin with day number 13. Okay. Let me open up. We will, I mean, we'll look at the affirmations more clearly from book and we'll go ahead then. So starting your day with love, everybody can go through it because we don't remember. Okay. So the affirmation is as soon as you wake up, open your eyes and say, "Good morning, bed. Thank you for a comfortable sleep. Thank you for being so comfortable. I love you. This is a blessed day. All is well. I have time for everything I need to do today." I also missed this affirmation actually. I have time for everything I need to do today. Okay. And then you have to say, let these affirmations flow from your mind, go into the heart, and then to feel in the entire body. For 1 minute, you have to do this relaxation also. And then when you're getting ready for the bathroom mirror, look deeply into your eyes, simply smile at that relaxed, peaceful person looking back at you and say again, "Good morning, Priya. I love you. I really, really love you. There are great experiences coming our way today. And you look so beautiful today. You look so wonderful today. You have a best smile. I wish you a beautiful, terrific day today." Okay. So these are the affirmations which we are going to do today. It's worth doing day number 13 again and again and again. It's really worth doing. Okay. I'm feeling to send this today's MPPS session for everybody in the mirror work. So I'll do it. It's very, very important for everyone, this particular session. So let's go ahead. Let's go ahead with our mirror and we'll do our mirror work now. Look into your eyes deeply and say thank you. And this thank you is with acceptance of how much you're able to do mirror work, not able to do, not able to remember anything. Just simply accept everything about you in this moment, at least in this moment. Thank you, Priya. Thank you for doing everything. Thank you. I thank you. I really thank you so much. Thank you, Priya. And I love you. I really, really love you. Today, there are great experiences coming our way. Today, there are great experiences coming our way. Today is a beautiful day. You have a beautiful smile. I love you. I really, really love you, Priya. I really, really love you. Speak out loud, Padmajaji. Speak out loud. This is a beautiful day. Beautiful experiences are coming my way today. You have a best smile. I love you. I really, really love you, Priya. I love you. I really, really love you, Priya. I love you. I really, really love you, Priya. You have a best smile. Okay. Okay, so today's mirror work was really refreshing for me. How about you? Anyone?
I
I'm
was
feeling
taking
very,
deep.
Sorry, Gauriji?
I'm really feeling energetic actually. I was having
Beautiful.
some headache, confusion. I thought again I'm getting back to my migraine and I'm having so many doubts. So today's session is very helpful for me, giving confidence. No, no,
Very nice.
you will come back on track. And I've said to my inner self, uh, I'm there for you. Don't worry. Everything is going on in a perfect way. Only your thought was missing somewhere. Don't worry. I'm like that.
Very nice,
Definitely.
Gauriji. Beautiful, beautiful. And my migraine. You also on migraine.
Ah, 5 years back.
Uh,
So
so you have to
uh,
let go of first the my migraine. It's the migraine.
the migrate. Yeah, yeah. I'm getting this headache nowadays frequently. No, in these
Okay.
3 weeks only, not before that. I am able to differentiate between why I'm having this pain and all.
And
But
then
yeah,
my pain, so dear to me, my pain,
okay.
you know.
Thank
So all that we have to be very, very careful. The more you say this, my pain, One of the client which I have worked with 2 months back, she was having terrible pain in her leg, terrible pain. But how much this terrible word was attached to her life was everything was so terrible.
you.
When she has released this word terrible, terrible pain went away.
Thank you, Priya.
you know Seriously, words do manifest in our life. Really, words do. And how much people say fuck up, shit, this, that, you know they really manifest in their life. That's how their life is. If you see, fucked up life is fucked up for them. Shit for them. you know Really, these words manifest, so we have to be very, very careful in choosing our words. And that's the best way and the very simple way of transformation. Very simple, very best way to begin your transformation is change your words, the way you speak.
Thank you.
Thank you, Gauriji. Okay, anybody else was also saying something? Go ahead quickly, and we will complete our session now.
Yes, Priya.
Yeah, Rachita,
So
go
I
ahead.
felt very good. First, I was just finding faults in myself, like these pimple marks and all. And then I realized it's okay, man. It's just okay. You have a pretty smile. Nothing can replace that, and no one can take it
Yeah.
away from you. And I was taking deep breaths. I was like, oh my God, okay, okay. I've not spoken to you for a long time. And then I spoke, I felt good. And then about mirror work now, batch 12. I thought, let me do it. I think I have to do it now. But then somewhere the calling was like, see, there's this Triveni Sangh which you'll have to go to. And don't put your leg everywhere where it's not
Yeah.
necessary. These days, decision making has become so easy for me because from inner, there's a voice that comes out. And even mirror, I was not smiling initially. I was
Mm.
like, I love you, I love you, I really love you. Then it's like, smile, no? Like
Mm.
instant that voice came out.
Yeah, yeah. And especially when you say you have a best smile, then definitely smile
Yeah.
comes up.
Yeah, thank you so much.
So, day number 13, affirmations are very, very important, has to be mastered by us. Really. Simple affirmation, but we have to master them, right? So, kindly continue day number 13 every single day without a miss. They're worth doing, really worth doing. Okay.
Also,
Okay.
Priya, is
Mm.
anyone going to the Mahakumbh Mail this time?
Not me.
Not me too.
Currently, not a plan, but maybe I don't know. God knows. It can
But the
become any time.
people in the south can go to Triveni Sangha. So the
Mm.
crowd will not be as much as that, and three different rivers are meeting there too.
Mm. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I've heard so much about Triveni Sangam. I mean, people are blessed who can go there. If you're going, you're really blessed, Rachita.
I
You
am
must be
going.
thankful. Very nice. Very nice. Enjoy, completely enjoy your time.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, so that's all for today. Thank you all for the session, and we shall catch up now next time. We'll complete our sessions. MPPS 4 will be completed next time. Okay. Thank
Thank
you all. Bye, all. Take care. Love you all. See you all.
Thank you.
you.
Bye.
Bye.